being depressed, man. I fell into like just weeks of not wanting to do shit with my life. Unfortunately, like a lot of men nowadays, bro, these things really did change me. So in today's class, after going through some technique, we did a last minute Shark Tank for the homie Nate. He's the instructor of the class and has had some fights on street beef scrap yards, but yeah, this is a very one-sided sparring session. I mean, dude weighs about 200 pounds, so 70 pounds over me, just about. But I was basically just throwing everything I could because before this, we already had rounds prior that I didn't film. But the way I also like to approach mixed martial arts is from a self-defense view. And, God forbid I ever get into another street fight, but most of the time, I'm always assuming that the person who's going to be picking on me is probably going to be heavier than me, so sparring heavier opponents is honestly very good, in my opinion. And I got a roll in with Nate. Of course, this guy's a purple belt, so definitely got the better of me here too, but I did try my best, you feel me? Especially with the brown belt coach watching in the background. I had to try for sure. He gave me the advantage as far as the head start goes, where I basically just passed guard and took side control pretty easily. Now I'm just here trying to maintain it. I did hit a crucifix though during this. Glad that I hit that crucifix because that is something I've been working way more on. I'm working really hard to try to refine that. But at the same time, I do still have that mindset and approach to grappling where if I need to, I will be taking breaks periodically just to rehabilitate my neck, strengthen the rest of my body. The way I view grappling is if you do too much of it, I feel like it starts breaking down my body. But if I do enough of it, like I don't overdo it, like it actually builds up my body. And a lot of jiu-jitsu, in my opinion, just takes time. There was things where it took me years to just even come close to doing. Really, I'm just in it for the longevity. So I got to voice over the rest of this because there was music playing in the background and don't want to get any copyright strikes, but I cannot wait for all the fall content that I'm going to be uploading in the next 2 months. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I wish that we could normalize trick-or-treating as being an adult. You feel me? Because, man, I still want to go out there and get some free candy. I also wanted to add that this is the importance of me documenting my journey and filming when I can, because the amount of hard rolls that I do nowadays are pretty limited. Like, I try not to do multiple times a week. I just don't really believe in that no more, man, especially just how my body used to feel. Like, I just used to be in a lot of pain from rolling hard several times a week. And it's not that I don't think drilling is important. I for sure think drilling is important. As they say, drillers are killers. That's what my coach used to always tell me. But I just am really only limiting myself to once a week where I will have a few hard rolls that day. Like, for example, if I know Friday I'm going to be training hard, I'm going to get some good rounds in, then I'll do like 3, maybe 4 rounds. I've just always seen it now as, why do I need to overtrain myself? Because there was times when I overtrained myself and I actually ended up doing worse because of the fact that my body was already so broken down. Really, what I needed was rest. What I needed was proper conditioning. I didn't actually need more jiu-jitsu at that time.
And I mean, your ability to get away from me here. I mean, here your legs are useless, right? And then from here, I can just push you out instead of getting the side control. We're about to MMA fight. If we go just turtle and run away and be gone. Right. Here, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go under, grab the kneecap, shove it on top of the neck.
And then you do that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean. like your knees are like the strongest thing to like. If I'm about to get hit by a bus, I'm just gonna get my knee up in the way, right? You're not like gonna put your hands out. Yeah.
Good training session, got some good rounds in, but yeah, your boy is so sore. I'm definitely due for a warm shower right now so I can just relax my muscles and stuff, man. But 33 bucks, all of this right here. Jesus Christ. Talk about inflation. But got me that jasmine rice. No rice, no life, baby. This is gonna be right now. Just want to reflect a little bit on my past and share a little bit of my personal life with you guys. Before I go into this, I am not looking for no sob story, nothing like that, man. Just more of like sharing my experiences. But I used to get picked on a lot as a kid. You know, so much to the point where I was honestly kind of mean to other people, like later on in high school. It's that whole hurt people type thing, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I just remember getting with all the time, bro, like all the time for different reasons. Like I wasn't a big kid, so I got picked on for that. The school I went to was ruthless, man. Like I think about it to this day, and I got picked on for literally just being an Asian kid. You know what I'm saying? And if you're an Asian person and you can really relate to this, or you're a person of color and you can relate to this and you really feel what I'm saying, now that I think about it as an adult, it was just crazy how like I was literally getting f***ed with for just existing. You know what I mean, dude? The reason why I'm saying this right now, and in a way it is relevant to who I am to this day, is because I feel like at one point I just felt so powerless. I just felt so inferior to other people and stuff. And I mean, how could you not when you just have so many... Mom did whatever to kind of get me into this good public high school in a good neighborhood, right? So blessed be that. But yeah, during this time though, there was kids in my school that it was like their parents gave them new BMWs type thing, you know what I'm saying? But my parents weren't like that. So anyways, yeah, I just got messed with a lot, man. I just got picked on a lot. There were so many times, more times than I can count on one hand, two hands, that I got picked on. And the teachers wouldn't even do shit. Like the teachers would just sit there, like it would be like a racist joke being made, and the teachers would be like, they just look at their white student and be like, hey, you settle down. You know what I mean? Like it was just crazy. It was crazy how we would just get made fun. I mean, and it happened to other people too, bro. Like I remember this Indian kid that sat like across from me, bro. Like he would get picked on relentlessly too, you feel me? Like, but yeah, it was just wild how this bullying, like bullying was basically just like it wasn't that big of a deal back then, bro. Like, and a lot of these adults, like grown ass adults, like knew this, bro. Like a lot of these grown ass adults would see this, and I don't know what it was, bro. It's crazy to me, right? It's one of those things that I'll just never forget. That is literally like my drive to do better, man. Like just using my past and my pain as motivation. That pain of just feeling humiliated, the pain of just being made fun of and everybody laughing at your face, bro. Like I still remember that to this day, man. And that's the type of shit where when I remember that stuff, man, like it makes me go to the gym and want to go like 10 times harder, you feel me? Like I'll think about that and that makes me want to hit the heavy bag like an extra couple minutes longer. These things really did change me. I'd be damned if I sat here and been through all this pain and not use it for anything. You know what I mean? And I think that that's unfortunately like a lot of men nowadays, bro. Like a lot of us be walking around with a lot of pain and just not doing shit about it, man. Like, you know, a lot of us have had our heart broken. A lot of us have had families betray us. Like, you ever felt screwed over, bro? Like, you ever felt alone, man? You ever been bullied, picked on. Like, I take all these things and it fuels me, bro. Like, that's what's crazy about our mind, dude. Like, of course I've been in moments where I just don't feel like doing anything. Being depressed, man. I fell into like just weeks of not wanting to do shit with my life, dude. Like, I did so many things, you guys. Like, I overtrained at one point, then I undertrained. I don't have it all figured out, man. Like, I really did go through a lot of mental stuff. But all I know is that life rewarded me in weird ways and in better ways when I used my pain as motivation. Like, I used my past and I used my pain to just level up my life. Again, man, like, when I make these videos, not only is it for me, because I get to go back from this years from now and just really see where my mind was and my thought process, and we're all evolving, bro. Like, we're all growing, you feel me? But also, along this journey, if I could motivate a few people, if a few people got something out of this, then that's really my goals. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man, I'm gonna get out of here for the day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, you guys. I appreciate you watching my vids. I'll see you in the next one.